Hello, friends. Welcome to a new episode of The Mind Maverick by Rosalind Bosco. Today, I'm very happy to introduce you to a new topic, an exciting topic. And the question is whether you can see extraterrestrials, my dear friends. This has been very exciting journey for me for the past few days because I believe that we are at the verge of becoming closer to the extraterrestrials around us. Now, just imagine a child who has been born after this has been established that extraterrestrials exist and that they are communicating with us. For example, a child who has been born after 2023, when it has almost been proved that extraterrestrials exist. So for the child, it would be very easy to believe in the idea of extraterrestrials rather than for us who have been brought up on the belief that extraterrestrials do not exist. We have been conditioned to believe that ETs don't exist. But for a child who has been born into the time when this fact has already been established, it becomes easier to believe. Now, what do I mean when I say ETs or extraterrestrials, or even aliens for that matter? I don't mean that you will be able to see a spaceship just hovering in the sky with all the lights blazing when you stand and look up at the sky. That is, it happens in rare cases. But then, what do you mean by a UFO? Or a UAP. So unidentified anomalous phenomena, which means anything that is unaccounted for in the sky and which is not a satellite and which moves across the sky, unlike a star, is a UAP or a UFO, my dear friends. So if it is not a satellite and if it's moving across the sky, then it might probably be a UFO for all you know. And there are a few tips I would like to share with you if you want to seriously connect with extraterrestrials or with UFOs. So as I told you, the very first point is that your belief system should accommodate the possibility that extraterrestrials are also a part of this universe. A belief system is very important, my dear friends. If you don't believe in the presence of ETs, then it is very doubtful that you might encounter them. And the second is that you must believe that your consciousness is not restricted to your physical self. So if you believe that your consciousness is able to transcend your physical self and communicate with something outside yourself, like extraterrestrials, only that belief will make you connect with extraterrestrials. So you should have a belief system that tells you that you are an eternal being. And so, the way you communicate with these UFOs is through telepathy, my dear friends. So it's actually very, very easy to communicate. It's just like you pray to God and you don't see God, but you pray to God and you believe in the power of prayer. You know that prayer works, even though you don't see God right before your eyes. And that is telepathic communication with God. The same way, you can connect with these highly evolved and conscious beings who are able to connect through telepathy. So you can reach and pass on messages, and you can get messages or downloads from them through telepathy. So some of you might be skeptical about all these things that I have to say, but everything depends on your own personal experiences, my dear friends. So supposing you ask me whether I have seen a UFO, I would definitely say that I have seen some very interesting things recently, and I have shared in my shorts. I have seen some star-like structures which are very close to the stars, very close to the stars at a very high altitude. I have seen them moving, and these are not satellites. I have looked at the satellite timings as well. So these are not satellites. I see them moving across the night sky many times, and also some very interesting phenomena. So, as I told you, my dear friends, your belief matters. Why should we only believe that we are the sole proprietors of this universe? I mean, why wouldn't have God created so many different kinds of beings in this universe? So finally, everything leads to the fact that God's creation is so very stupendous. And it is a great experience and an adventure to be a part of this earth and understand all these new vistas that are opening right before our eyes at this point of time. So thank you for listening to me, my dear friends. Please read my books, God Has Our Backs, The Brimstone Fallacy, Co-Create with Your Universe, Highlights of A Course in Miracles, and Typology and Symbolism in the Works of Nathaniel Hawthorne. So subscribe to my channel, The Mind Maverick Rosalind Bosco on YouTube. So I wish you a very happy weekend and a wonderful and joyful day. This is Rosalind Bosco, the Mind Maverick, signing off. Thank you.